Alright, so basically as you can see, I got some pretty sweet digs here now. Very nice set, very professional, very cool, very attractive is me. Don Mastro here today, March 12th, 11th. We're teetering right on the border right now. I'll probably upload this sometime in April, we'll see. Obviously I'm kidding, this will be up, hastily thrown up pretty soon. But that being said, just wanted to come at you, tell you some new information, how things are breaking down. Basically, I'll be putting out a new single by the end of this month. It's Spanish. I'm doing my little thing with that. Hey, we'll see. Maybe I can give that asshole Drake Bell a run for his money. Not in the, I don't know what I can say on YouTube to not be demonetized, but I would say some very crude, disgusting things towards him and his character, if I so had the chance to. Back to this set. It's awesome. It reminds me of the 90s a bit, so that's pretty neat. What do I have coming up? I have that Spanish album, like I said, Drake Bell, A Run for His Money, Real Prickazoid. I think my constituents are poisoning me. Also, I got something really neat in the works, featuring a whole cast and crew. That's coming soon. It's going to be special. But in the meantime, I'm going to Texas soon. Might do some Texas shit. Post some pictures of toast, stuff like that. You never know what I might do. What else are we looking at? Forgot that I can edit, Also, I'll be breaking down probably some lists soon. Different people's work and my own work. Really want to discuss, some of my work. I never really discuss my work, and I would really love to. It'd be nice to discuss my work. Never really have before. I mean, I have in some, TikToks and Reels and shit like that, but remember to follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. It's always the Don Mastro, except for maybe one of them. I think I got Don Mastro on one of them. Maybe it's Facebook, it's just Don Mastro, but at that point, that's like just a Facebook account profile, so, I mean, it's a page, but you know what I mean. It doesn't really matter. I'd be doing some spring activities, but, we're here in March and it's still completely insane. Here in Michigan, just snowing every single day, multiple feet. It's supposed to snow today, I believe, so hey, I'll check in on that, but I haven't seen the sun in a while. The sun's been covered up, absolutely covered up. That's weird. Also, my wrists and hands feel empty. I'm not wearing any jewelry at all whatsoever. You may have noticed that. Very uncharacteristic of me, as is 2 videos in a row, 2 podcasts in a row with hats on. Just lazy at this point in time, kind of growing a mullet, but I've been playing Minecraft a little bit. I gotta be honest. I haven't tried to do the streaming thing of it. I don't think I'm going to. I'm not PewDiePie here. I'm not claiming to be. That's not my talent. That's not my... It is a hobby. I mean, maybe if I could set it up to where I could play at the same capacity that I do leisurely, I would. But that being said, yeah, I've been playing that shit. Never played it before in my life. I should have that established. I didn't play it ever. Always wanted to, thought it'd look fun. And so lately I just got bored, realized I had a copy for PS3. So I've been playing it for a couple days. I don't play video games very often. Usually just when I'm like stressed or need to blow off some steam, I might go through like a couple days of playing. So I don't know when I'll quit playing Minecraft, and I'm not sure what I'll start up and when I'll start up again. I usually play 2010 NFL Madden or 2010 NCAA because they link. You can start a NCAA player and take him into the league. I actually had one of the most impressive careers ever with a guy. I mean, his stats were just disgustingly unreal. I think I had almost 1 million total yards by the end of his career, probably 800,000. And that's the thing. I would have gotten 1 million, but that game just retires you after you go like 15, 19 years, something like that. It's just done. And I was not a fan of that. So I'll be writing a letter to EA about that, suing them pretty much, for everything. I got Playboys here. I always like to keep an erection while doing a podcast, doing any kind of video. These podcasts are going to get a little bit more in depth soon and have guests. I'm definitely setting that up. Have a couple people coming by. aside from the project I'm setting up with the cast and crew. So that's going to be neat. Yeah, I'm completely aware that as of right now, these podcasts are just me rambling to the abyss about nothing. That's fine with me. You know, I just like creating shit. Sounds weird, but even this is some kind of creation, so it took some kind of effort. And I mean, on the set maybe. Right now, and what I speak about is just off the cuff, so there's no preparation. But hey, I understand what this is. How many times do I say but hey? There's a few things I say often. I tend to take the ums and uhs out via editing. See, I would take that out. Maybe I did, who knows? We'll see how I edit that one. There could be 2 possible endings for that scenario, maybe 3. I digress. It's gonna be cooler soon. Different people, different things, like I said. So I guess when it comes to rants, I could go on more about different things. Remember to buy your cars at Mastro Motors dealership. Follow me on all the cool shit because I post a lot. I post a lot of different random shit. Probably could give you more of a goatsy into myself, but I have not established that yet. I probably will at some point. Not a literal shot of my asshole, but I don't know. I'd like to reach out better on, Snapchat and post more on all the different social media entities. Until I do, hey, you just gotta take what you get from me. And right now you're getting these sequin backgrounds, and I'm not even sure how this logo in the back frames, but it's just my name. This isn't a specific show or anything. It's just Don Mastro. That's me. Captain of the industry, it says beneath that. You got the zebra animal print. I didn't iron any of this. I just threw it up. I'm going to iron the whole set, this, all that, but I just want to see how this looked. So that's what I'm doing right now. Checking out how it looks. From what I can see up there, I think it's all right, but hey, I'm just a guy with a camera. I have my phone over here. Oh, well, it's tangled. That's props department. Get it? That's a little bit of observational comedy. I'm doing improv with myself at this point. It's Saturday. The night is live on tonight. This is Jenny Ortega. Probably not gonna watch it. I haven't really liked SNL lately. And I'm not one of those haters who consistently talks about, oh, SNL used to be so great. I mean, I could ramble all day about SNL throughout the years and all the different sketches and skits and people. Lately, it's just seemed desperate. So I really don't give a shit. Also, Travis Kelce was on. I'm not a big fan of Travis Kelce at all. Don't get the hype. I think Eminem already did his thing successfully, so we really don't need a copycat, which is I think what we have in Travis Kelce, for lack of better words, words that won't necessarily blow me up in one day to going viral in all the wrong ways. I digress. Hey, get this. I'm going to, I think, cut this one a little bit short because I think that I got, a decent enough time length here. If I don't have a good enough time, I'll extend it with some bullshit. This is the process of putting this podcast together. I'd like to show the process of how I put my songs together as well. I've never really done that, and I think that would be very beneficial for myself and others because I'm very confident in what I do. I know no one does anything like me. I tend to have pretty high standards because I think it's important to definitely assert that everything that is under Don Mastro, everything, website, albums, any publishings, really anything, photos, album covers, mixing, mastering, recording of things, videos, editing, everything I do myself. I feel like my stuff would be better with a crew, but by the same token, I take a lot of pride in the fact that I don't have a crew at all. It's literally just me. Now, I might outsource some jobs, here and there on Fiverr, or, if I know someone who can drum, because I'm not the most proficient drummer. I can definitely get it done on the track, but I prefer not to. And generally speaking, every single thing that I put out, I have the majority hand, 99% in doing. Most things it's 100%, like I just mentioned, off things here and there that I outsource. So I take a lot of pride in that, and rightly so. So not to go off the trail too much, but I guess I did go off the trail pretty heavy. I was just saying, that I'm really excited to watch this thing grow that we're doing here. We, as in me. I don't know why I would use that context, especially after the rant I just did. I'm excited. It's going to be a blast. The show's going to be a blast. That little project I have coming, that's going to be an absolute blast. And this is just going to get so friggin' cool. Wait till you see what I have in store. I bought another, this is, on a stand, obviously, this backdrop, but I bought another stand. It was supposed to be the identical to this. It's about half the size. So I'll definitely be writing to China to complain. And of course, when I submit the package back, I hope that I haven't already contracted COVID. I wanted to say something in this episode that might potentially get me canceled. So I think that one's kind of funny. I'll just throw it out there. If you don't like it, whatever, I don't really give a shit. If you do like it, you can follow me anywhere. You're going to want to follow me regardless. Whether you like me or hate me, I'm doing fun, cool stuff. Anyway, hey, that's a wrap, because I'm going to film something different right now that is going to be pretty stellar. But then again, I'm not sure if I actually will, because I kind of hate this outfit that I'm in. And I knew I was just going to film this real quick as a real quick update, but now that I'm sitting here saying that I'm going, because I'm inspired and I really want to talk about my albums and my music right now, but let's be real, let's be honest. I could probably dress a little bit nicer for that, especially because I'm going to, superimpose album covers in the background, stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit of a production. It's going to be cool. People are going to want to see it. I might even put that one on my main socials, unlike this, which is probably just going straight to YouTube because as much as, I'd prefer posting stuff like this on YouTube and no teasers on any of my other sites because this is more personal, and I feel like for whatever audience I might have on YouTube, this would suit them better than all the little random posts I put everywhere else. This is certainly more personal, and I intend to keep it that way. I don't think I would ever really post much about these things on any of my socials. Maybe one time I'll post a promo. And I know that sounds really backwards, but that's just how I do things. I like to be personal and specific. I'll definitely post stuff when it's, God, why am I so dumb sometimes? You're just watching me have a meltdown right here on air. But I'm just thinking, of course I'm going to promote it when I have people on and I'm doing different stuff. God, I would watch me just for the train wreck. It's literally, tell me, is it like watching three people have a conversation in front of you? When I was in college, I had a roommate. Actually, he wasn't the roommate. I lived with, my sophomore year, we were in a triple, the three of us living, and there was another guy down the hall. We all played football because I played, college ball. I just remember, it was a tweet though. I tweeted something about the room, because everybody was always coming through to see what was going on in our room. We were like the room. So I remember tweeting something about like, oh yeah, there's always so many people, too many people in here. And my buddy tweeted back, it was the funniest response I'd ever seen. He tweeted back, yeah, you and your 8 other personalities. And that just, that hit me because it was personal, but it was probably true. I'm not diagnosed with anything, and I'm making jest, I'm being funny here, but I do understand and realize that I'm always a bit frantic and manic in everything I do, in my creations and in my discussions. Hey, the battery cut, so if there's a weird cut there, I'm gonna fucking flip. I'm just kidding. That wasn't a good joke, though, to follow up what I was just speaking about, but it was funny. Listen, I said I was gonna end this about 10 minutes ago, so I'm ending it now. I appreciate you watching. This is Don Mastro speaking. Watch the sun. Watch what's happening. Be healthy. Drink water. At least as pure of water as you can get. Then again, I don't even drink. I drink Crystal Geyser. I love Crystal Geyser. Crystal Geyser is what I drink. That being said, when I say something like drink the best water you can drink, people will probably say like that's Fiji or some shit, so I never drink a Fiji water. I've probably had like 3 in my entire life. years old. So, whatever rank Crystal Geyser is, I'm very satisfied with it. I would love to have them as a sponsor. If I had the opportunity to have sponsors, I would love to have sponsors such as Crystal Geyser, Canadian Club Whiskey, stuff like that, stuff that I practically use in my real life. Those would be the kind of spot, not Ghost VPN, and which I do use and I love. If they're watching this and in the future they want to pay me for this, then by all means. No League of Legends, no whatever bullshit. I don't want that kind of shit, you know? I'm not doing keeps. I'll tell you my conspiracy. I can tell you a little bit of my conspiracy on hair loss now, but that shit keeps. Like when they tried to prescribe all these guys with finasteride, which I think has like a 50% chance of making your dick not work. And then you think about the birth rate, and you think about guys going bald and how self-conscious everybody going bald is, and what desperate attempts people might go through to gain their hair. I mean, I would use the drops and shit, but like taking a pill that makes my fucking dick not work, out of the fucking question. Now, a bit of my conspiracy is people have had fuller heads of hair in previous years, dating back. I mean, generally people have had stronger, thicker, fuller hair. So you think about the diets and what we're fed and what we have and what we eat and what we're exposed to and all the materials around us and what's in the air. It could all very easily be linked together, is all I'm trying to say, that the cure to something that is more than likely being pushed on the people via means of who knows what kind of trickery and tomfoolery. It all correlates. I mean, make you self-conscious. Oh, I need to find the solution. Oh, the solution might do this to me. Oh, now, that's sketchy. That's not good. I've had friends that have, full on rejected that. I remember talking to them and them being like, hey, when I read that freaked me the hell out. I threw it away. I was like, really like, I want to keep my hair. But then when I read that, and I applaud that. I personally applaud that. I think that there's definitely an agenda overall, not just with, libido and birth rate and hair and stuff like that, but in general to rid the human being and the human body of what it naturally can do and is supposed to do and can look like and is supposed to look like, and what we are supposed to have access to genetically. So that's my little spiel. I hope I don't get assassinated before I'm not even known by anybody. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that the natural world is drastically different from what we're living right now, and it is scary because it makes us as humans unnatural. So I try to reject everything that is unnatural. Obviously, no person living today can truly do such a thing with great success, but I think if the attempt is there, you can at least give yourself a better standing, better odds to be successful in kind of claiming who you are and being able to live freely and happily within yourself. Hey, I really am going to sign off now because I got to take a leak, and I also just want to go home. Signing off from the Disco Studio, this is Don Mastro. Hey, check out the new show. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Going to have great audio, going to have way better video, bigger set. Like I said, I want to get 2 of these up so I can really expand the set. Get camera angles. Camera angles are like, oh my God, you got 2 camera angles, jerk me off twice. Also, guests, probably have some porn stars on. I'm just kidding. What the fuck would I have that on for? I'll probably have musicians and weird people that can do tricks. Mutants, turtles, no ninjas. Don't really want to have that here. Playboy models, maybe, probably not. You never know. Spoken into existence, stranger things have happened. Hey, for real, star date, March, whatever, 2023. Don Mastro, it's probably really 2014. Don Mastro, out.